The 2008 edition of the OUA Golf Championships were hosted by McMaster University at CROSSWINDS Golf and Country Club on October 20th and 21st. The 36-hole tournament was held to determine whom out of the 83 golfers and 11 teams competing would take home the coveted OUA crown. The GGs from the University of Ottawa came into the meet as the defending men's champions, while the Western Mustang women have swept the top spot since 2005. Last year's OUA men's champion and Len Shore Trophy winner was Marauder Matt Jacobs. Picking up on day one at the first tee, par 4, 298 yards, Jacob lands a bit left of the fairway and just misses the bunker. He finished the hole in 5 strokes to record one of his mere 4 bogeys of the day. At the very next hole, a straight and narrow 491 yards, Jacob's accuracy paid off as he secured his first birdie of the afternoon. The defending champion from Ancaster finished day 1 5 strokes over par with a 77. On day 2, Jacobs led the Marauder team with his score of 79. Over to the 2005-2006 Len Shore Trophy winner Jason Wellings. Wellings echoed Jacobs' 36-hole score of 156 to top the McMaster men. Both Marauders were 7 strokes behind leader Patrick Forbes of Queens after day 1. Wellings' tournament highlights included 4 birdies on day 2, 1 in the front 9 and 3 in the back on 11, 14, and 16. Michael Britton topped the Marauder team after the first 18 holes with his score of 72, which caught him in a 4-way tie for 3rd place. Day 2 was not as pleasant for Britton, who took an additional 14 strokes to make it through the CrossWinds course. Rounding out the Marauder men, Jimmy Dudu-Main and Brian Decker finished day 1 with 3 over par but suffered in the wet and windy conditions on Tuesday afternoon. Dudu-Main sunk a Marauder leading 6 birdies in 36 holes, but day 2 triple bogeys on the 1st and 6th rounded out his afternoon at 84 strokes. Decker birdied 3 times on day 1 to secure his 75, but double bogeyed 4 holes to finish day 2 at 89. For the women, Marauder sophomore Candy Campbell topped the team by posting a 178 after 36 holes. Campbell was the only Marauder athlete to thrive in the difficult conditions on day 2, as she was the lone golfer in maroon and gray who improved on her day 1 score. Campbell sliced 4 strokes off her day 1 total to finish at 87. The original member of the women's golf team, 4th-year life science student Jamie Wilson, finished 2nd for the Marauder team. After posting a modest 87 on day 1, Wilson suffered through day 2 like many members of the McMaster team and added 13 shots onto her record. Jessica Johnstone played pretty evenly through her 36 holes at CrossWinds. Johnstone's birdie on the par 4 14th hole was the highlight of her round and helped her achieve a 98-stroke record on day 2, 1 stroke over her total from day 1. After 18 rounds of golf on day 1, the men's final score of 299 put them in a first-place tie with the University of Guelph. The team's day 2 struggles were evident in the 328 that they posted on Tuesday.
After the day 1, it was perfect weather, and our guys played fantastic, kept us right in there. Even in the last 6 holes, we were right in there. We had a good chance to win. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hang on through the rest of the round, but they played well. I'm proud of them. I know they probably want a better result, but we're done pretty well.
The McMaster men finished the tournament in 3rd place with a combined total of 627 over 36 holes, just 6 strokes back from the new 2008 champions, the University of Toronto Varsity Blues.
I think having the chance to win here and not doing it, personally, I'm going to be a little fired up to try and do well at Kings Forest with Matt hosting it again. So.
Yeah, agreed, same thing. We should have roughly the same team. All the guys are more than capable. Just have to put everything together at the same time.
The Marauder women combined for 275 strokes on day 1 and added 10 more on day 2 to finish in 5th.
When I was in my 2nd year, we had 3 girls, and I don't know if we ever finished top 5. But last year we actually medaled in our own tournament. We came 2nd, and this year we placed 5th in the OUAs, and we had a few top 5s in some of the other tournaments, so I mean, we definitely made some improvement over the 4 years.
The Western Mustangs continued their OUA dominance with their score of 496 to take the championship for the 4th year in a row. For the McMaster Marauders, I'm Charlotte Peer.